Good morning, guys. Today we are going to begin the second session of the second chapter of geography, that is land and soils. We are going to begin with the types of soil in India. If you take types of soil, we are having almost all types of soil in our India and all types of climates and all type of vegetation. So let us see what kind of soil we are having in India. The first soil we are having, it is alluvial soil. Alluvial soil alone accounts for 40% of the total soil in India. And these soil are present in the plains of India and they are formed by the deposition of sediments by the rivers. And these sediments are very much fertile and very productive. And the next soil, it is black soil. If you take black soil, they are black in color. They are formed by breaking down of the volcanic rocks. They can hold the moisture, and so it is very much suitable for growing the cotton. And we are having leading producers in our country. The states are Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, and part of Uttar Pradesh. And next soil, it is red soil. This red soil is red in color. It is all because of the oxidation of the iron content in that soil. And this is formed by the breaking down of igneous rocks. And these kind of soil are present in Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, and etc. And these soil are very much suitable for cultivation of oil seeds and millets. And before they start cultivating the crops in the red soil, the farmers used to neutralize the effect of the iron in the soil by sowing the chemical fertilizers and manures over the soil. And now the next soil, it is laterite soil. Laterite soil, it is very much poor in mineral content, and these types of soil are present in the area where it is having abundant rainfall and having very less vegetation. That means when it is having abundant rainfall as well as very less vegetation, the rainwater will wash away all the mineral particle in the soil. So it is not having a good level of minerals and it is not having the humus fertility of the soil. And this type of soil can support only shrubs and grasses, which is used for grazing the cattle. And next one, it is mountain soil. If you take mountain soils are present in the slopes of the mountain and they are fertile, and their fertility and their texture, it depends upon the altitude. And these types of soil, it is present in both North India as well as South India. In North India, we are having this type of soil in Himalayan range, and in South India, we are having in East and Western Ghats. And in this area, they are cultivating the plantation crops like tea, coffee, and spices. In Northeast India, they are cultivating tea in a greater manner. And Assam is the leading producer of tea and coffee. And next one, desert soil. If you take desert soil, they are very much loose and fine. These types of soil are present in Rajasthan and they are not having the capacity to hold the water. And rainfall in that area is also very less. So it is not supporting a very good vegetation. It is just having zero phytes type of vegetation. And the places like oasis in the desert, if it is having a very good level of water, in that place we can cultivate a little bit of vegetables and fruits. And next topic, it is soil erosion. What is soil erosion? The removal of the loss of top layer of the soil, it is called as a soil erosion. The soil erosion actually leads to soil exhaustion. What is soil exhaustion? Soil exhaustion is the soil is getting degraded by losing its minerals, by losing its nutrients. So it is going to affect the crop yield. So we have to preserve it. And the major agents which are affecting this soil erosion, which leads to soil exhaustion, are deforestation, overgrazing, shifting cultivation, and etc. Next one, types of erosion. Like we are having water erosion. In water erosion, rainfall and flood are the major agents of this soil erosion through water. Next one, sheet erosion. Sheet erosion is just removal of a thin layer of soil in the surface of the earth, that is called as sheet erosion. Next one, rill erosion. In the process of sheet erosion, a small grooves are formed, and these grooves are called as rill, and this erosion is called as rill erosion. And next one, gully erosion. If the rill is going to be bigger by combining with other rills, then it is called as a gully. And this gully can be even be developed into deeper or wider by heavy rainfall. And these types of erosion are called as gully erosion. Next one, wind erosion. So if you take wind erosion, it is present in the desert areas like Rajasthan. Here, the soil is not having moisture and it is dry and there is no vegetation. So, wind is able to carry the fine particles of soil from one place to other. Next one, soil conservation. Um, we have to, if we want to increase the agricultural production, then we have to preserve the soil. We are having different types of soil conservation method. We will see one by one. The first one, it is contour farming. If you take contour farming, it is the oldest method of farming, soil conservation. In this, the land was plowed and formed, and they formed the ridges. These ridges are capable of catching the water and store the water in the furrows. And these type of contour farming, it is practiced in the slopy areas. And next one, it is mulching. If you take mulching, this is just covering the surface of the earth with organic matters like straws. So this is going to protect the moisture of the surface of the soil, and it is going to uh, act effectively against the wind and water erosion. So this is going to conserve the soil. Next one, crop rotation. If you take crop rotation, they are frequently changing the crops in their field. That is called as crop rotation. If suppose this time they are cultivating a main crop, the next time, very next time, they will cultivate a leguminous plant like pea or beans. The purpose of cultivating the leguminous plant is to fix the nitrogen to the soil. This nitrogen will help the main plant the next time what they are going to cultivate to grow in a good manner, and it's going to give a very good yielding. And next one, it is strip cropping. If you take strip cropping, the crops are planted in the rows, like 90-degree to the direction of the slope. Okay. And next one, steam bank protection. So here, different types of vegetations are planted along the side of the banks of river and streams to protect the river bank. And nowadays they are constructing a drainage system and concrete stones to preserve, to save the banks of the streams. And the last topic, it is windbreaks and afforestation. If you take windbreaks and afforestation, uh, they are planting the trees in 90 degrees in the direction of, against the direction of the wind. Okay, that is perpendicular to the direction of the wind. So it can act as a obstacle for the wind. So it will actually slow down the wind velocity, and this will help in stopping or preventing or put a check in the migration of sand dunes into the living area. And the last fact is it is taking almost 500 years to develop 1 inch of soil. So soil erosion and soil exhaustion are very big problems nowadays. We have to consider it seriously. But India is not taking it that much seriously in a major scale. and but we have to ensure that if we want to have a good production, if we want to have a good vegetation, good agricultural yield, then we have to conserve the soil. Thank you, class. So with this, the second chapter of geography is over. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Thank you.